Well, now that Thanksgiving is over, it's time to start thinking about Christmas. And if you happen to be in a nursery or garden center this time of the year that looks like this, it certainly begins to look a lot like Christmas. Well, here at OSU, we always do research on different poinsettias to look at the new cultivars each year. And here to tell us about that research and show us some of those new cultivars is Dr. Janet Cole. Hi, Dr. Cole.
Hi, Steve.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Okay. So, Dr. Cole, when you guys are looking at all these new poinsettia cultivars, what kind of things are you looking for?
We are looking for heights and widths, so essentially plant size, and then also flowering date to determine which ones are early cultivars, which ones are later cultivars. This year's trial has 89 cultivars that we're testing, so a lot of variety here and a lot of work going on.
Yeah, lots of different things to look at. How many of those are new to the program this year?
There are a number of them that are new. I don't have an exact number for you, but all but 2 are named cultivars, which means they are on the market.
All right.
We do have 2 cultivars that we're testing that are not yet even named. So getting some new information there.
All right. Well, I know that the nurseries and greenhouses around the state really appreciate all this work and all the work that you guys do to find out which are the best and the most suitable poinsettias for the home.
Well, hopefully that gives some information for the growers and also for the consumers and even for the breeders who develop the plants. That's our goal with the trial, is to try to get that information out.
Okay, well, it sure is a colorful thing to be working on this time of the year. Well, I know a lot of people each year, they always have the question about whether or not poinsettias are poisonous.
And the answer to that is no, they are not poisonous. Of course, we probably wouldn't want to eat them as part of our salad, but no, they're not poisonous.
Okay. Some people do have, I guess, a little bit of a dermatitis reaction to the milky sap, but you can see a lot of it kind of coming out of the veins there. But I obviously don't really have that problem. As you can see, I've gotten it all over my fingers here. But would you say the majority of the people probably don't have
Probably most people do not. Occasionally you'll find someone who does, but most people, I would say, probably don't have that problem.
That's great. So they're not as formidable as some folks may think.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at some of those new cultivars.
All right.
Dr. Cole, this white one here on the end looks familiar, but I haven't seen it in this color before.
Well, that white one is part of the Winter Rose series. That particular cultivar is Winter Rose White, and you've probably seen the Winter Rose Red. That was the first one that came out. That series now has a number of colors in it: red, dark red, pink, white. Last year we had a jingle, and this year we've even got a marble in the Winter Rose. So almost a complete series now of all the colors that you can get with the poinsettias.
So you could do a decoration or a display with several colors of the Winter Rose?
Yeah, and of course the unusual part of that one is the way its bracts curve and make it actually look like a rose instead of a poinsettia.
Like a large rose there on top. Well, these 2 spotted or flecked poinsettias are certainly very interesting.
This poinsettia is a Jingle Bells, and there is a series of poinsettias called Jingle or Jingle Bells types. And this one that's next to it is just a little bit different. It's still a jingle, but you'll notice that the flecks in this one are much more white than what you see in this other jingle. That's something new that I haven't seen before, and so it really caught my eye as something that's a little bit unusual, and I really like that contrast with the white on the red as opposed to the pink on the red.
It does seem to show up a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very nice. Well, this is definitely one of those unusual poinsettias.
Yes, this was a new one in the trial last year, and it is available on the market this year. The variety is Strawberry and Cream, and of course where it gets that name is from the pink bracts with the white edges, the strawberry color with the cream edges.
And even some variegation on the leaves as well, those different colors.
So very unusual, very lacy leaf, little bit different than what we typically see with a lot of poinsettias.
I like those things that are different.
Yeah, I do too.
And speaking of different, this one I think is really outstanding.
This one really catches people's eye. That is called Cortez Burgundy. And you might remember from past years we've highlighted a variety called plum pudding, which is this one here next to it.
A little bit taller.
The plum pudding is a little bit taller. The Cortez Burgundy has a much more compact growth habit, and it also has a deeper purple color to it. So it really does catch people's eye. Cortez Burgundy is also a member of a series called Cortez, and there's a Cortez Red, Cortez White, and so on.
Okay, well that is just satiny. Those beautiful bracts. Love that purplish color. So if someone wanted to go and see some of these poinsettias, where could they go?
Part of our trial is to have them on display and do a consumer survey. And so each year we place them on display at TLC in Oklahoma City on their Memorial Drive location. They are on display now. And so we invite people to come by and choose their favorites. There will be surveys there that they can fill out to choose their favorites and choose the ones they don't like also.
That's important to know.
That's very important to know. And then also, if they live in the Tulsa area, we're going to have them on display in Tulsa this year at Southwood Landscape and Nursery, and those will go on display on Tuesday.
Okay.
So we invite people to come out, fill out the survey, and that way we can get some information back to the growers.
Absolutely, and help us out with our research.
That's right.
All right. Well, Dr. Cole, thank you very much for showing us
thank you, Steve.
these plants.